trying to work out who's texting, what to believe. As you know, this time of the day, things start to go bang, bang, bang. It's go time now.
Kel's off. He's got a call to make.
Just some news. Jamarra Ugle-Hagan is now a Gold Coast Sun, and every minute becomes more and more dicey. The Hawthorn has just put through its final offer. That was pretty crazy. I don't think we can remember a trade day that's worked like that. There's a lot of big deals to do, so it's going to be frantic. But we probably knew that coming into the whole period, that it was going to come down to the last 20 minutes. But also, I'm looking forward to the end at this point. I bought a new phone the other day just for trade period. I was running out of battery at 6 and 7 o'clock, and it was taking ages to recharge, so I can't have that. So I've got the upgrade. I think Charlie Curnow gets to Sydney. Yeah, that deal I put through is a reasonable starting point. Hang on a second. Hello. I'm still got to watch on what happens with Jack Steele. I won't give away too much else, but I think there could be something in the works. Zach Merrett's the big watch of the whole trade period, and it goes down to 7.29. I can't see where Essendon budge on this. Like, Hawthorn offered a pretty good deal on Tuesday. They put the deadline on their offer of 7 p.m. last night. Essendon formally rejected it just before 7 o'clock. It's up to Hawthorn now to see if they can come to the party with anything more, but it's very, very difficult for me to see Essendon budging on this one at the moment. We're off to trade radio now, so we've been doing this every day of the trade period, myself and Riley Beveridge, and... Sorry, I just got a text.
You're listening to Gettable with Riley Beveridge and Cal Toomey here with you on Continental Tires AFL Trade Radio. There is 8.5 hours of the trade period still remaining, and there are 15 or 16 players who still have their futures up in the air.
There's a lot to play there. We'll expect now to see Charlie Curnow become a Swan. He's not going back to Carlton. I just don't see any world where he's going back to Carlton. I keep the phone on me all the time. It's actually quite difficult when something's breaking. I'm not great at the multitasking of trying to get a story up whilst also listening to a conversation, whilst also trying to express what I'm thinking. Hey, some news. So Carlton has knocked back this offer for Sydney, for Charlie Curnow. Well, Melbourne has also emerged as a contender for Jack Steele from the Saints. So the midfielder has plenty to weigh up in coming hours. He has 2 years left to run on his contract. I think it'd actually be a pretty good fit given some of the experience that they're losing outside of their midfield. The adrenaline pumps because you've just told people something that they didn't otherwise know. And the reaction times at the moment is just mega. Like, everybody's hanging on the trade period. That's a very good colourful one. That's it. Just got changed for trade deadline day, so we're going live at 2 o'clock through to 8:30. It's on at that point, and the clubs come through, the agents come through. Hang on, let me just take this call. The countdown clock starts, which is almost the best part of the day. It's go time now. So the Hawks are in talks. Make sure no one's in the lift. The Hawks are in talks on a pick swap. It'll get them pick 22. And I think the game plan then will be to see if they can use 22 and 9 to get Merrett. Do you care if I'm on the end? Just so I can get off and make calls? Yeah. Well, the one that's rattled me more than anything is that Batuta Advocate has put me next to Kerry O'Keefe and Ricky Ponting on a post today, so that's... I'm getting sent that more than any trade info right now. No. Yes, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. How's that?
Am I out?
So Florence done?
Go through pretty early.
1.5 minutes.
Separately to everything else.
Yeah, right. Yep. So future to...
And we're on.
Hello and welcome to Deadline Day here at Marvel Stadium. This is Continental Tires, AFL Trade Radio. Continental Tires, engineered in Germany, proven in Australia. And it all comes down to the next 5.5 hours with as many as 20 players still searching for new homes, including the big three in Zach Merrett, Charlie Curnow and Christian Petrarca.
The calls sort of stop at about 2 because everyone's in the rooms. So it becomes then a texting game. I'm not expecting to get every story. It's impossible, but to get as many breaking ones as we can is the goal. It all comes down to people you're trusting and relying on coming through. Pretty crazy in there, and there's a lot of people in a small area, agents that have a lot going on. Emotions are high. Now, we need to cross here to Riley Beveridge because he's been joined by TGI Sports main man, Tom Petroro.
Yeah, I'm here with Tom Petroro, the manager of Zach Merrett. Firstly, Tom, where does it stand with the negotiations?
Oh, well, they're ongoing. What have we got? 4.5 hours to go, so we're trying our best.
How determined is he still to get to Hawthorn?
Zach really wants to be a Hawthorn footballer, and his instruction to me is to try and get him to Hawthorn this afternoon. I've never seen a deal like this for a 30-year-old. 2 first rounds, a second-round pick. It's massive collateral. That's what we'll work through this afternoon.
That was pretty significant from Petroro. It's the first we've heard of either him or Zach really putting it and laying it on the line that he wants out. The deal's not anywhere near where Essendon sees it to be, but clearly they think it's a good enough deal for a 30-year-old. So, yeah, that was a big play. Yeah, I was running off and on just to get the details of the Jamarra Ugle-Hagan deal. So that one's officially through now. Pick 74 goes to the Dogs.
Now, at this time of year, you've got to be nimble and fluid, and Cal Toomey is just that. He is back on the desk. Hello to you, Cal.
Just some news. Jamarra Ugle-Hagan is now a Gold Coast Sun. That officially has happened. The deal has been lodged. Pick 74 is going to the Dogs in return. So he gets another chance at the Gold Coast Suns. That deal is now done. Jack Buller is done. Yeah, so Jack Buller's gone from Sydney to Collingwood. Collingwood get their Brody Myercheck option. Here's Graham Wright. Brody, get the deal done. A new name has entered the chat. This deal is Patrick Rechko, who was recently delisted by the Cats. He's going to the Tigers. A little update here is that Collingwood's offered a future second-round pick for Jai Simpkin, which is not going to get it done and been flatly rejected, so I'm just about to drop that on air. Hey, Damo, can we go with something on just Jai Simpkin straight after this? Jai Simpkin straight up?
Yeah. Okay.
Just some brief news right off the top here as we start our segment. Collingwood has offered a future second-round pick for Jai Simpkin, and that has been flatly rejected.
A future second?
Yes.
That's not getting it done.
No, that's not getting it done. So a little bit of an update there on Jai Simpkin's quest to get to Collingwood. Phone battery's starting to finally wear. It's down to charger time.
Welcome back to Deadline Day for Continental Tires. We know that the big three is still there. Zach Merrett, Charlie Curnow, Christian Petrarca, and you can want to throw in Clayton Oliver as well.
So Jack Steele has been traded as well to Melbourne
done.
For a future third-round pick. That deal is done. Jack Steele is a demon. What's that number captain that's left now? I know he relinquished the captain in the end, but...
Oscar Allen, Jack Steele, these are 2025 captains.
Clayton Oliver deal is done. That
There you go.
trade has been agreed. Clayton Oliver is now a Giant.
So you just dropped a couple of news stories there, Cal, in the space of 45 seconds, as you've been doing throughout the course of the 2025 trade period. There's an hour and 16 minutes remaining in this year's trade period. Did you want to say something before I threw to that break?
Give me a second. Just keep going for
Just
a second.
pad for a moment, Cal. Is that what we should do?
We're just padding.
You better have some good news on the other side of it, Cal.
It was a big few minutes. Far out. Jack Steele goes to Melbourne for a future third-round pick. So St Kilda wanted him to explore his options. Goes there, they take the deal. They go add some leadership to that midfield group. After that, we saw Clayton Oliver become official within a matter of seconds. As you know, this time of the day, things started to go bang, bang, bang.
Still getting my head around a future third-round draft pick being required to land Clayton Oliver to the Giants.
It certainly is. Cal, Cal's off. He's got a call to make. So we'll get rid of Cal for a second. If you missed it on the side.
All right.
Hold on, we might just get Cal's mic straight back up. Here we go. There we go.
My mic back on?
Yes, it is.
Christian Petrarca deal is done. Christian Petrarca is now a Sun. 3 first-round picks are going to the Demons. A number of picks are going back either way, but that has now been agreed. Christian Petrarca is a Sun.
Christian Petrarca, one of the big three. So it leaves now two. The big two, Charlie Curnow and Zach Merritt.
Well, the dominoes are falling. Yeah, we got 56 minutes. But who's counting? It's down to Zach Merritt now and Charlie Curnow. So I think there's a growing sense that Zach Merritt could happen more than there was maybe 2 hours ago. And Charlie I still think happens. Hawthorn has just put through what is its final offer for Zach Merritt. So it is pick 10, pick 22 this year, a future first-round pick, and Henry Hustwaite for Zach Merritt and a future third-round pick. So that has been tabled with the clear direction that this is Hawthorn's final offer.
It's high drama, and we will bring everything to you that happens inside the next 21 minutes.
Let's here you go.
Oh, that's a pointed. Yeah. There's some aggression in that.
This is where our body language reading comes into play. It might be a reference to, I told you to throw up a player.
That doesn't look like a deal that's getting done.
Doesn't
Imminently, does it?
And again, there's still 11 minutes remaining, but from what we are reading body language-wise, and Jared Ruffhead, they're clearly aware the cameras are on, and Tom Petruaro forgetting the cameras are on.
That doesn't look like it's going to get signed in the next minute, does it? The Bombers now have 10 minutes and 30 seconds to make a decision on the future of their captain.
Carlton now walking back to its
Okay, so
room.
Geelong have tabled pick 19 and a future second-round pick for Rowan Marshall. The Swans are on the move. This is fascinating. This is a huge hybrid.
And there we go, it's done.
Deal done.
There we go.
Well, it's a shake of hands.
That to me looks like a deal done, Domo.
So Charlie Curnow will be a Sydney player in 2026.
It's as big a story as we've had in the trade period when it's all said and done. And
I don't think the Merritt one's been done. I don't think it's going to happen.
So it's inside the minute now.
So Essendon has wanted pick 10, 22, a future first for next year and a future first for 2027. Otherwise, I don't think they're doing the deal, which is what I spoke about earlier. I think that's where it has landed. The 4 first rounds picks. So I don't think, unless that's put forward over the next 37 seconds, that one's going to come through.
And the official countdown now has it
has a 0
over.
next to it.
So unless special permission had been sought and granted, and again, he's going to be...
This is no deal for Zach Merritt. Zach Merritt is not going to Hawthorn. No deal.
Fallen through.
No deal. Essendon, whether you agree with it or not, they stuck to what they said.
They did. As Andrew Mackie now makes his way down.
No deal on Rowan Marshall. No deal on Rowan Marshall. Is this a major turning point in player movement? Because is the power back in the hands of the clubs?
It's an extraordinary 24 hours, hasn't it, Dave?
Yeah, it has. Yeah, an extraordinary even hour. We'll close it off now, the 2025 trade period.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Exhaustion. Exhaustion. That was pretty crazy. I don't think we can remember a trade day that's worked like that. So many big deals hinging on those last 10, 15 minutes. Pretty incredible that it all came down to that. And so many big clubs involved as well. It's pretty extraordinary what happened there. The biggest story of the day is the story that didn't happen, isn't it? Zach Merritt. Can't remember what I said at the start of the day, if I thought it was going to happen or not, but yeah, I think that's going to be a trade that is remembered forever for not happening. I don't think I'll sleep too well tonight.